Hey, family. Hey, is that the right one? That's the one. All right. Yeah, I'm live, right? Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to get up in here. I'm gonna do Cash Patel. Um, let's see what's going on with Cash Patel. Touchless crazy. All right, so let's get into it. This is on Cash Patel. And this is the nominee that has been picked for Trump's what is it? Trump's what? Oh, I think he's going to be over the CIA. I think it is. If I'm not mistaken, that's what he was chose for. So we kind of want to look and see what is his intentions, what he got going on, what he's trying to bring to the table in reference of this new situation coming in with Trump and the people he's inviting to start anew, right? So we want to know, ancestors, what is his intentions and what do we have to expect in reference of Mr. Patel stepping into office, ancestors? What is he going to bring in reference of Mr. Trump's administration? Cash Patel, Cash Patel, Cash Patel, ancestors. What can we expect with Mr. Cash Patel in reference of the administration with Mr. Trump? Cash Patel. Sexual partner. What in the world? What is it that we have to expect? Let me show you what came out. The end of a battle is won. Social media, a loss. Programmed, something robotic. His son or son, and music. And then I have sexual partner on the bottom of the deck. Now, the way that I'm reading this is like as if there's something that was repeated that he has won the battle on. Because the end of a battle and repeated, like programmed or something being programmed, is something robotic, which means that something that he's repeated over and over and over again. He's won the battle in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's accomplished something that he's been programmed to do, or that he's programmed to do something that he's won the battle on. So that's the end of some type of situation for him. The social media and the son. I don't know if he has some son or some type of situation where his child is on social media. Maybe his child does music. But he needs to be very careful because I got social media and loss. Okay, I don't know that and about that and why the music is underneath the loss and the sun is underneath the social media. Okay, but we'll clarify the spread and see what's going on here. I don't know sexual partner. I don't know if he's married or not. But the sexual partner is coming up as well in reference of this spread. Claire, and I don't know how he's attached to music, or if he's attached, maybe his sexual partner is attached to some type of music, or a sexual partner has a son that's attached to some music that may have been lost in some shape, form, or fashion is another way we can look at this, but I'm not sure. So let's see. Clarity on this spread in reference of what Mr. Patel's intention is, or we're looking at future events, ancestors. Is this something that's coming up for him, or what's going on? Because we're asking about the administration with Trump and what's to come. Okay. For Kash Patel. Clarity on the spread, ancestors. What are you trying to tell us here with Kash Patel and what we need to know and what his intentions is for the future, ancestors? Phone. Some type of communication. No, this is about nah, this is about him doing something to people's sons. Okay, is the way I'm looking at it. And yeah. Look at this. Look at this. He already communicating on the phone what he want to do or what he want happen. Everything here is allegedly all for entertainment purposes only, non-factual. We just pulling cards, family, and looking to see what's the intentions for Mr. Kash Patel. All right, so the battle is won was about authority. So he's probably tried to get some type of higher up position at one point in time in his life. And the battle is won. He's won that. So now he is the authority. See that? So the authority came out to clarify what he has won. So this social media is data that's stored. This is my store card. Not only about store, like a convenience store, but that ain't what this is about for him. This card holds the information of data, storage. See that? Social media data. Okay? So what he will be in authority of is what he's going to look and see in reference of the data that is stored on social media or through social media. He's going into some type of data in reference of social media. Loss has protected, so he's protected from any loss. Now, the repeated pattern or repeated robotic program situation, either he's repeatedly programming something to do something his way, or he's the robotic person, has to do with a birth parent. So his birth parent, it may have been some type of situation or somebody's birth parent where he feels that there's some type of situation he wants to have happen over and over, or even dealing with some robots. Okay, I have to throw that in there too, because I see the data coming up with the social media stuff. But not only that, see, this is my birth parent card. Okay, birth. And then there's programmed. Now, on the sun, I have racist. So being judgmental, being racist against some sons, some children, but particularly the divine masculine in some shape, form, or fashion, being racist and being biased against them in some shape, form, or fashion. And even the music industry. This is where the music comes into play. The serpent, the snake. Towards what? Music, creativity, some type of music situation where he's going to be a double-headed snake. He's going to look like he wants to do well for them, or he's going to look like he's going to be all for them, but in actuality, he may even create a whole team of people in the group or the administration just for what? The music industry, those attached to the music industry. He may be going after them. Whoever is attached to the music, as we know, that's already going through some things. Better be careful and better watch out, because this is a serpent. But Ancestors is saying, protected and lost, in a loss. And there's a lot of things being already communicated on some type of phone already. Let's get some clarity in this spread. It's a lot that came out in reference of what we are to, what's to come in reference of what's his intentions, ancestors, Mr. Kash Patel. So show me in reference of the authority in the end of the battle. What is his intentions in reference of now being authority figure? Show us more details and more clarity in reference of Mr. Kash Patel. Look at this that flew out. That's a body. A lot of deaths. Whew. Clear, concise energy, ancestors, in reference of the authority with Mr. Kash Patel in the end of a battle. Authority in the end of a battle for Kash Patel. Yeah, gathering in the party. So you know what this kind of tells me? Look, drowning, emotional situation. He's going to be very emotional when it comes to things, and why body flew out when I asked about that. Hey, and I also got on this authority situation, it's going to come with from his party, the party that he was. This is, don't look at gathering, look at party on this card, right? The party right here on the card, right? Right here. Because his party is what he won. He won the authority because he is gathered with them in his party, which would be what? The Republican Party, right? So that's ancestors clarifying that for me. Now I'm getting ready to clarify why body flew out in reference of his authority. But he will be very emotional. He's a very emotional driven person when it comes to authority, because that has the same energy. Why is body here in reference of his intentions, ancestors? Why is body here in reference of Mr. Kash Patel, ancestors? Twisted plot. Plans go left. Changing plans. Karma. So there may be some change in plans in reference of him being the one that comes up with some type of situation. He better be very careful. He better be very careful. Because this is a plot twist that goes wrong in reference of somebody coming up deceased or to their demise because of some type of karma. Clarity on the social media and the data that is here in reference of what he's looking for or doing with some data on the social media platforms or something like that, ancestors. What is his intentions? Kash Patel. Kash Patel. His intentions, ancestors, with the social media. Ego. I got a big ego. First song that popped in my head. Friend. His ego is big because his friend is Trump. And so he already knows. And it could be also Eli, right? Elon, with this type of energy. There's an ego in this data, right? The data from social media. There's somebody, he has an ego in reference of how he wants to go about it. And he's going to even use his friends to get what he wants. Clarity on that ego and the data that he's going after on these social media platforms, please. The ego in reference of Mr. Kash Patel. What is it that we need to know around his ego? Kash Patel. They know. As I said, they already know. Integrity. He see, that's what he needs to have, but he's not going to have integrity. They already know he has an ego. That's probably why they picked him out to do the job. See that? And it's connected to the data that will be used from some form of social media. But they already know. And look at they know the same energy as the social media with the ego that he'll have to get this data. This data is some stored data, some stuff that's already stored. But his ego gonna be so big in reference of his authority. I can do whatever I want to do because I'm this and this and that, because my friend put me in this position. He gonna go after some things that's gonna go against integrity. Why is protected and lost here in reference of Mr. Kash Patel? Protected and lost ancestors for Kash Patel. His intentions in reference of his authority. Protected and lost Kash Patel. Clarity. close proximity neighbor, okay? Loved one. He's going to be protecting, or he's going to try to protect his neighbor or his loved ones, his family, from any type of loss. Okay, he's going to protect his family, his neighbors, whoever is close to him, because that's what the neighbor means, somebody being close to you. He's protecting them from any loss. Okay, now that he's in authority, they will be protected, and it goes all the way back to his loved ones. Okay, why is the music in the serpent here for Mr. Kash Patel and his intentions, ancestors? Why is music and serpent here for Mr. Kash Patel? His intentions, ancestors. Some type of affair. Mental health. There could be some type of affair he has with someone in the music industry. I don't know. This is something there. Or it could be an affair, like if it's not an affair with someone, it could be some type of an affair, like an event, right? It maybe even be centered around mental health, but I feel like this goes back to some type of affair with someone that's associated with music, and him living a double life behind it, okay? Because I have affair on the music and the serpent coming out to clarify this. And on the bottom of the deck is the mental health. It may affect his mental health or the person he's having an affair with, in reference of the situation going down. Why is the robot, the programmed in the birth parent here? Why is that here, ancestors? The program in the birth parent for Kash Patel. Kash Patel, ancestors, clarity. A fight. He may be in a fight with his family in reference of, and he needs some healing in reference of the situation with his birth parents. I don't know if he's close to his birth parents. He may be fighting with his birth parents in reference of the job and the situation that he's in now with who he's dealing with. There could be some type of fighting with his birth parents, okay? Because if he's not married and doesn't have children, then this is his birth parents that is programmed to think a certain way, and he could be fighting with them at this time about what's happening and what's changing in his life. Okay, that's the way I'm picking up there. And the medicine is about healing, so he needs to heal from that. That may be also driving him to be extra emotional, and that also could drive him to need to do some shadow work because of the things that, you know, he's a different descent, so I'm sure his birth parents probably don't like what's going on and who he is attached to at this time. Is what the ancestors is speaking to me. All right, sun and races for Kash Patel. Sun and races. Why is the sun and the races here for Kash Patel, ancestors? Why is that here for Kash Patel? So that lets me know he's not even getting along with family. Kash Patel. Kash Patel. Yeah, lost his way. Yeah, and communicating it, phone calls and communication and things like that. Yeah, an aviation firm. Yeah. See, this is when he's going to be trying to create madness in people's life where he's lost his way. He's just doing stuff, you know, he's even going to be creating, you know, making others lose their ways, because he's going to be this to people's sons, children, things of that sort, races and bias in what he does. He could already be this way as well. Or he could have actually been suffering from somebody being racist to him, and he is the son. Because remember, we had the birth parent in the fight beside this, okay? So maybe he's saying that his family, he is the son, and it's been racist against him, but he's lost his way. He went in another direction. See, with the he feels like now he has the key to life. You know, sometimes the key of life is like not always about, you know, going on or passing away. It's about you losing your way and trying to get it back together. And sometimes that's not the right way to go, because I already seen that he's not going to be doing things out of integrity, with the integrity card coming up. That let me know that. See what I'm saying? But he's doing a lot of communication on this phone, because his phone keep coming up. Text messages, phone calls, emails. He may use his phone in reference of a lot of communication. Okay. Why? Give me one more card on this plot twist in body for Mr. Patel. Kash Patel, ancestors, the plot twist in the body. Control. Yeah. So I feel like Yeah, and here's the drown again. Every time I ask about something that's going on with him, about some type of authority, it's about control for him. See, something's going to go left, even in reference of people, okay? Because this is also, Answers is also giving me another download in reference of why this came out for him in reference of his intentions. Not only is this about somebody's body coming up, yes, missing and, or murdered or whatever, and that could also be happening in reference of some situations that he plans on taking care of when he gets into that position, right? Because of the control. But not only that, the Ancestors is saying, I don't know why I'm hearing that he's to control the body of the people. So you know how like a bunch of people is always called the body, right? I feel like that has a lot to do with the twisted plot. It's like changing plans. Things go left because of this. Because the ancestors gave us control on this. So it makes me feel like that's what's the change in plans, is that he gets into his ego, which ancestors showed us already here, right? Okay. Too big of an ego, and starts to take control over different things, a body of people, very emotional. See, very emotional when it comes to leadership. You see, but it's all because of his friend, and now the party of the gathering of people that he's dealing with in reference of his authority. He feels like he's won the race. He's in there now, family. He's in there. The battle is won. He's now the big authority figure. Last few cards in reference of Kash Patel. A lot here. Kash Patel, ancestors. What's his intentions in office? Show us a few cards in reference of his intentions. What is it that we should know that we don't know about what's on his mind, Mr. Kash Patel? Demanding respect. He will demand respect. Poison the people. Be very careful. He needs to be very careful. Last card, ancestors. So the way I take this is, I could take this a few ways, ancestors saying to me. He's going to demand respect, but he's also going to lose respect in reference of this party, or either he's going to be demanding respect, or they're going to be, helping him to gain respect with this party of people, right? But the assassination, either he may be having this done to him, or either this is something that he may be trying to do to someone else. Because remember, the plot twist was the control. Now, another way I'm seeing this, because I do know his chart, is that because he'll demand respect with that mouth, that this may happen. And with that happening, it's because of this. That was a plot twist, and his body comes up, okay? Because of some type of control he thought he had. You see? So I'm reading it a few ways, okay? So we can see it where something may happen like this to him, or either he's doing it to somebody else, okay? Because I also have caretaker. Now, the caretaker for me comes back to who brought you into this. So it could be that, Mr. DT is the caretaker that gets assassinated. And then there's some type of money situation. And then we have school. So I don't know if there will be another school situation that he has to deal with, like a school shooting, allegedly, or like him having to deal with some children of some sort around some money, or some type of situation like that, okay? Or maybe that's his intentions on working with the school system. I don't know. But I'm getting a lot out of these cards at the end, family. I'll pull a few cards out of the Whispers of the Unsolved and see what comes out for him. Let me see what y'all talking about in the thing, since we almost to the end. For sure. I mean, yeah, we all have egos. Yeah, but his is big and it's blown up because in the beginning of his spread, it was all about the battle was won. He feels like this was a battle for him to get into this position, and it was by any means necessary. And when he get in there, it's going to go here, and it's going to create some situations for the public as well as for himself. So this is not a great ego. Yeah, father was a financial. Okay, I read that. Wait, he was in there last time with Trump. I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is new. I was just watching his video. I actually like him. Attention to my Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't watched the video yet. I don't know, but I just know he there's gonna be some things. Kash Patel. What is it that we need to know about Kash Patel, ancestors? First thing that flew out when I asked, what do we need to know about him? Road distance, a long journey as a thief. So something was stolen or something that he has taken on his journey. Mr. Kash Patel. Ooh, dang, these cards flying out. Revenge. So he has some type of vendetta with somebody. Greed. Got his hand in the cookie jar. We seen the money come out earlier. What else we need to know about Mr. Kash Patel? Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you the split. Dismemberment. Trying to get rid of himself or detach himself from something. Top secret. And on the middle, evil and demonic. So he may not be who you think he is. Not with that evil and demonic popping out for him in top secret and him having some greed and theft. Kash Patel, what is his intentions? What is his intentions? Thank you, ancestors. Secret trip in reverse. So, snake and backstabber. He may be perversion and legal proceedings. May get caught with his pants down. What is it that we don't know, or what's his intentions? Well, I asked what was his intentions, so maybe his intentions is to get those that have been doing that. Okay, what is his intentions, ancestors? Yeah, so right now his intentions is getting everything in alignment with his friends. He's doing a lot with his friends, right? As ancestors also threw out the wrong way and no. So he could be looking at some things in reference of getting some things straight. Let's see how that works. Right. Ancestors said solved. Okay. So it looks like I pretty much pinpointed who he is truly. Yeah. Ancestors said what's coming in the news is propaganda. What else is his intentions, ancestors? A few more cards in reference of Mr. Kash Patel's potential. Kash Patel's potential or intentions. They got it wrong. Here's that routine again, and in reverse, I had con man in reverse. So maybe he's not a con man, or maybe he's gonna show himself as being underneath that mask, like his mask is gonna be having to be take off. Mind control. Yeah, this is his normal routine. Okay, is what ancestors said his intentions is. Okay. Private property on the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna pull one last card for him in reference of what's his intentions out of my haunted house deck. Actually, no, I don't want to do it out of this deck. I want to do it out of the supernatural. So I need to see what's supernatural about my brother, Kash Patel. A lot here, I tell you that. Fighting with his family. His family probably is. They probably don't want him to take that position. Kash Patel, ancestors. What's going to be the outcome in reference of Mr. Kash Patel and his intentions? Outcome of his intentions and what we have to look forward to with Mr. Kash Patel. Thank you, ancestors. Here we go. The Two of Pentacles. Him trying to figure out exactly which way to go. That kind of looks like him. And he's really going to be doing it in reference of the money. And then I also have the Four of Swords. So, and the Moon card. So definitely giving me energy of him trying to 4 and 2 is 6. So 6 is about foreign things, about him trying to decide which way to go, how he's going to spend the money in reference of what he wants to do, how he's going to deal with the elite with this moon energy, the secrecies and the things like that. he's definitely out to get some type of revenge on somebody. And here is the greed. Okay, so hand in the cookie jar, and then we have theft. So with these last two cards coming out with him, I do feel like he's up for the fight, with these four swords, right? But I do feel like, the four swords is about taking a break, is about resting, is about, sitting down after a battle. So maybe he's gonna first try to get things in order, and it may not be a lot of money at his access at the beginning, but maybe things will change because he's gonna realize that there's a lot of hidden secrets. It's a lot of moon energy behind it, which is deception. See, that's what he's gonna realize. Ancestors, give me one last card in reference of Kash Patel and what is gonna be going on with him. Yeah. Okay. So ancestors gave me the Seven of Cups. He's gonna be all in his head. He could be turning to start drinking a lot as well. Okay, with the Seven of Cups here. And then I have the World card. Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of he's gonna be all in his head in reference of how and what he wants to do down the road. But look inside the rearview mirror at all the red that's there, and look at the person beside him. He's gonna have an accomplice to take care of the things down the road, and he's also going to create a lot of things for people. I feel like this is people that he's sending out to do things for him, right? But he's all in his head about how he wants it to happen. See, that's why he's here contemplating, but it's not much money with the two. But twos is about decisions. You got a lot of decisions to make with little money. And world is about a completion. So he need to be very careful. Somebody could be watching him, following him. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Oh yeah, last time they did him dirty. Oh, from what he was saying, so he coming after them. Oh, so that's what the revenge is. Yeah, he coming for him. He coming for him. That kind of looked like him too. Yeah, let's see how that works. I'm not sure. Well, right. That may be something he exposes and not necessarily him too. That's why the dismember, yes. To get rid of somebody or to, expose them, let them, Look it up. Yes, he was there last time with Trump. Oh. Wow. And also with Obama, interesting individual. What? Well, honey. Yeah, there's some things. There's some things. And you know what? Ancestors told us there's some things. Okay. So that's Mr. Patel. We'll come back and visit him in reference of some messages. It's like a lot that he's going to be doing, family. A lot of revenge, a lot of things he's going to try to put into place. But he ain't going to have a lot of time, and he ain't going to have a lot of money. And something's going to happen too. I feel like, because don't forget this, family. Don't forget this. I don't know who that's going to be on. Him or his friend. Okay. So, yeah. That's what I see, and that's what I feel. Some stuff coming down the line, honey. Some stuff coming down the line, family. But you know what? It still go back to this dollar bill. Okay. And don't forget this. This right here was unusual too. The twisted plot and the control in the body. That could be the change of control and who's in control, because somebody passes away too with that twist in the plot in the body. Don't say I didn't tell you. On December 3rd at 7:20. So that is Mr. Kash Patel and what we are to expect from him, family. It's a lot all over the place. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay. I ain't seeing him push up no parade. And I don't know why the music came out, but we'll see how it all goes along in an affair in the serpent energy. Okay. So when he put on the parade and everything like that, and he have all the people out there, then we'll know that he's the person for us, honey. He's the person for us. All right. But other than that, just another politician, family. I have to go do some research on him because I ain't never heard of him, so I don't know. I just know his chart is off the chain. My God, my gosh. All right. So that is Mr. I'm putting my cards up, family. So that is Mr. Cash Patel, family. I am about to be up out of here. I'm getting ready to finish eating my tacos, okay? And chillaxing for the rest of the evening because I've been doing a lot of readings today. Although I did, and make sure you go over there and check out High Priestess Key 333. I did the elements and I did a message, okay? So go over there and check that out, family. And then I was gonna go on All in the Cards tonight, but I'm getting ready to get in here and eat my tacos and chill out. I wanted to do this because we wanted to see what was gonna come out for him, and it was a lot. So I'm gonna have to come back and watch this and watch some of the information on him. For real, all about money. Yep. At the end of the day, ego's flying. Yes, that's it. That's what Ancestors show for sure. You know. So, especially with the party that I dropped it. There you go. Especially with you see the party came out. It showed that who he's with. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, family, I dropped my rubber band from my car. But they showed the party he's with. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be demanding respect, honey, coming in there because he's gonna let that control get to his head, family. That's how things gonna work out for him, and that don't normally go well for people. Not in that type of industry. So that is the end of this reading, family. I love you guys. I will see you guys soon on the channel. I'll have some tomorrow. We're doing bring you what you want to talk about tomorrow. Okay. Key and tea. We're gonna get into some tea, get into our gossip. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's been going on with the gossip because I ain't even been tuned into nothing. So y'all come and bring it if you see this video after I ended, okay? So have your questions. Let's talk about it. You talking about bringing myself. Okay, well, bring your cell phone and we're going to chit-chat and we're going to pull, you know what I'm saying, and see what it is that we want to talk about, we want to chit-chat about, all right? I love you guys. Peace.